Hey, what's up, Linkin Airsoft? It's Chris from Lincoln'sLegion.com, and I wanted to give you guys a very quick end of 2020 update video. I know I haven't been posting really much at all in the past couple of months, and that's just because, I don't know, that's for a few reasons. I've talked about it a few times before, but with my very unpredictable work schedule right now, like I know every day that I'm going to be working, but the times where I'm going in is um, often changing each week. It's just strange times at work. And the weekends have just been very hard to get people together to play Airsoft. I seem to be the only one with any drive to actually go out and play, and it's frustrating when I try to get people to go, and then the handful of people who agree to go don't seem to want to be there half the time, or it's always just a big hassle to get people together. Because like off the top of my head, I can think of one, two, three, maybe four people that I can play with. And 2v2 games just aren't that fun. They're slow, they're boring, people lose interest when it's predictable with only four people. Less to watch out for. So it's like I want to try to get at least 3v3s because that's an entirely new dynamic with three people as opposed to two. But um, there's nobody to play airsoft. I can't get people to play, and I don't go to any local fields because one, my guns shoot too hot for local fields, and I can't just adjust the FPS. I don't have any spare springs, and I can't change out the springs on any of my guns to lower the FPS, or I have to use lower quality guns I don't care about using in order to just play with strangers, which the whole point of airsoft, it's a fucking fashion show. Everyone in airsoft knows that. You go to show off your gear, your kit, your customized guns, and the stuff you've invested time, money, and your energy into. You go to show it off and to use it. There's no point in me going to a field to not use my $1,300 CM16. You know what I mean? Like, there's no point in going to the field to use an $180 M4 that I don't care about or even bother to remember its name. So it's hard. I can't go to local fields, and there's no local fields. Like there's nowhere around me. Every field I would have to try to go to are paintball fields that you can book for airsoft, and they're 2.5 hours away. So I want to try to book a paintball field for a few hours, but I still have to show up with 10 people at least to get a private 4 hour day, and I can't get that many people. um, I just don't have any friends who are into the hobby as much, and the people that are either are busy or had COVID and they're physically incapable, and then plus, not to mention, just that is a thing. So it's hard to get people to gather. Different states have different restrictions. So my friends who live out in Maine, trying to get them to come over here is a bit of a pain. And so really, all I'm delegated to for airsoft content is like 1v1s with my brother sometimes, and trying to get him motivated early enough to do anything is a fucking joke. No offense to him, but he wakes up at anywhere between 2 and 5 p.m., and by this time of year, it's dark at 4. So he can't play airsoft. It's just, it's frustrating because I love airsoft that I want to play. Like, I would play every single week if I could. Maybe skip a week here and there, but I would play almost every week if I could. But I can't because nobody will play, and it seems like I'm the only one that gives a shit. So it's really hard. I want to make content, but I don't want to make subsidized content that's kind of nothing. Like, I keep trying to think, like, what can I do just at home? What kind of videos can I do just in the basement or outside or whatever? I could do impact, like goggle impact videos where I show off all of my goggles and used varying FPS guns to show what this specific goggle is capable of handling, you know? And like that's an interesting enough video, but I don't have the motivation to do it because I don't feel like anybody's gonna watch it. So I could do shooting tests for guns I haven't, like my P90. I could do a video on that, but what am I gonna do with the video on that? Like, there's nothing special. There's nothing special about the gun. There's nothing to show off. Um, I could do a deep dive into my CM16 and talk about every part that I replaced and show you guys the maximum fire rate. Like, maybe I'll do that. I want to do that, but then it's again the motivation. It's actually setting it up and doing it. I just I don't have the energy to do it because I don't think anyone's gonna watch it. It's really frustrating, guys. Like, I'm not stopping making content. I'm going to make airsoft content, and I'm really hoping. It's right now. It's the first. It's 1:48 a.m. So I missed the end of the year deadline for this video. Whatever. I was watching Supernatural, so I uh, I do plan on trying to make some content um, for the first couple months that maybe isn't gameplay, but I don't know, man. I gotta do something. I gotta make myself make some content. So yeah, trying. I'm trying. I am, and I'm not. Like, I'm trying to get people together, but there's been a point where, like, I'll go to ask people to play, and the first person I ask says they can't, and then I'm just like, all right, you know what, fuck it. I'm not gonna bother asking anybody else because if I'm down one person, I'm down a large percentage of potential players. I have me, my brother Dylan, my brother Jake, friend Angela, friend Dylan, my dad, who's 60, my friend Sean, potentially my boss, and that's it. Like, I can only think of 8 total people who potentially play, and then the ones who I can actually almost guarantee to get into a game are me, Dylan, and the friend Angela. 3 out of 8 people I can almost guarantee I can get a game with. That's not enough to play. So if I can't get at least 6 of the 8 people, which my boss hardly won't ever play because he's a family, he's busy, and our friend Dylan makes plans every single weekend, whereas he was playing airsoft every weekend with us before. Now he's doing his own thing. So, and then my dad is busy, so that's already 3 of the 8 people, and I can't even get 6 people for a team. My brother Jake has a lot of stomach issues, so he can't even confidently go outside and play without having explosive diarrhea because he has a bowel issue, so he can't hardly ever play. And that's the state of it right now. So basically, I need to either find more people that play airsoft, of which I don't have any, recruit people to play airsoft and let them borrow my guns, and potentially have them break my fucking guns, or go to a field and by myself, because nobody else will fucking go to a field by myself, be miserable because I'm by myself and I'm not there with anyone I know, and use a gun that I don't want to use. So, I don't know. I basically have to plan airsoft gameplay days like 2 weeks in advance, and even then, maybe because people will just like start backing out. Although my friend Sean is usually down for it, I just have to, give him a heads up. Most people I just have to give like a 5 day heads up. Like, if it's Tuesday, I'll say, hey, let's play airsoft this weekend. And then even then, it's weather dependent because now it's getting colder, which means AEGs are going to be useless for the most part, which means I have to loan out snipers or spring guns, which leaves my McTavish sniper, my JG Bar 10, my MB10, and my spring shotgun. Those are like the 4 guns. I wouldn't mind using like the P90. It's a polymer body, so it won't get as cold as fast. I wouldn't mind having somebody use that, and I wouldn't mind somebody using the CQB M4. But like, I can loan out the guns. I just don't want to loan my guns all the time for obvious reasons. That's all my upkeep and my maintenance and my loss if something breaks. So, if you guys can think of any video ideas you want me to make, tips, tricks, advice, any specific shooting test videos, go over my collection or like my entire collection. I might do a quick video in my room because I just moved all my airsoft stuff to my bedroom. I might do a quick video just going over just like the majority of my airsoft equipment. If you guys want me to do like a loadout or something, like a sniper loadout, even though my loadout's pretty much interchangeable between AEG and sniper, I run basically the same kit. I just swap out mags and the main gun. I don't even run my helmet anymore because of my hair. It's hard to wear a helmet with fucking long dreads, so I basically am just gonna wear my boonie and a skull cap. Um, if there's any questions of airsoft I want me to talk about and answer, I can. Videos to react to, or I don't know, my biggest airsoft regrets or something like that. Like, I gotta brainstorm ideas and then actually just sit down and do them. And it's just, but again, I don't feel the motivation. But I want to make videos. It's so annoying. I don't know. I'm in a predicament. I'm trying to figure it out the best I can. So, but I feel like I'm alone in it. So, if you're still here, if you're on this channel and you're subscribed, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I am going to try to be making content. If you are subscribed, leave a like. Let me know you're still here. You're active. I'd appreciate it. And if you guys want to come hang out with me, a nightly, every other night or whatever have you on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/ahlincoln. It will be down in the description below or on my website, lincolnslegion.com. So thank you guys, and hopefully I'll see you with some gameplay soon. Later.